Hi there, I'm Stacy, the mixed media encaustic artist behind Studio Stacy. Today I wanted to share with you some refurbished pieces in my studio. My husband and I really love traveling around to various different flea markets and finding lots of different treasures. This is a piece that I love. It's a vintage old dry sink piece that we refurbished, and the reason I love it is because not only is it functional and houses my watercolor and inks, but it also has my lovely record player that I play all the time. So we found this piece at a flea market, and because the light switches are right here in my studio, we had to chop it down so that it fit underneath these. I will share some of the before pictures of this piece, which you will see right here. Insert the clip. So I used some old tin roof, and I really love how you can see that little paint chips and things like that on the backboard, if you will, of the area. And then we also cut out the doors, the center of the doors, and applied some of that tin to the doors as well. And like I said before, this piece is beautiful because it's functional as it holds ink and lots of different materials. And then we also painted it a couple different colors with some chalk paint. Another favorite piece of mine is this huge workspace. And this workspace is composed up of new cabinets and an old slate pool top table. This slate has a little special meaning because it was my husband's pool table growing up as a kid and a teenager. And we basically cut it down to fit the cabinets and tore off the green felt, and I now have a beautiful workspace. This is an old library card catalog that used to be in an old library, and it's actually in really good shape. We did not do much to refurbish it, but I love it because it houses a bunch of other vintage finds and treasures that I just pull out of here. I can rummage through the drawers and use whatever I want. And then up top here, I have various different pieces that have some special meaning to me, some personal items and such. And then at the very bottom of the catalog, I have vintage books and books from my childhood, things like that. And you will see a lot in my artwork that I like to use pages from various different books. And speaking of vintage finds, here are some artwork pieces that I've done with various different vintage hardwares on them. They happen to be hanging on some barn doors that my husband and I made. The barn wood we found is from all over Northeast Ohio, and we actually found it at a local shop. It was in fairly unique shape, we'll say. We washed it and refurbished it and sprayed it down, and now I have these beautiful barn doors. Behind these doors is a bunch more storage, and as you can see up top there and down below, we had put a racking system on the top and wheels on the bottom so that they can roll along and I can easily open them. And then I also hang a bunch of different artwork off of them, some finished pieces and some pieces that still need to be worked on. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the refurbished pieces that I have in my studio. If you have any questions at all, definitely leave them below in the comments. If you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you're so inclined, I'd love it if you would subscribe. And as always, thanks so very much for watching. We will talk to you soon, and bye for now.